Hello everybody on the internet watching, and welcome to day 4 of the FLPW 32-man single elimination tournament. This has been going on all week long, and we've got only 2 days left, including this one. I'm Jeffrey McCullough, and joined here as always by Alex H. Ridian.
Hey everybody, glad to officiate another episode of FLPWLive, our last FLPWLive event before Show of the Masters 2021 tomorrow. Still to be an exciting event. We got a great show for you. The final matches of the quarterfinals leading into Show of the Masters, and a few other good bits thrown in along with it. What should these people expect tonight?
We are going to see 4 quarterfinal matchups here. Jacob Drummond taking on Ultrastar Adams in what is sure to be a heavyweight bout. Salty Marcellus looks to take on the cheating Jordan Wassink, as Jordan's been going through his side of the bracket through various shenanigans. Erica Hayman is taking on Unstoppable Force Marcus Gravy, and Father Briggs is up against Hunter Hardgold in what's sure to be a drag 'em out, knock 'em out brawl.
Absolutely. Some major heavyweight finals matches to be sure. What else are these people going to expect leading into tonight?
Yeah, we have 8 matches planned. You've got the 4 quarterfinal matchups, but we also have Alicia Worken and Tom Mann taking on Chibs Fofana and Peter Collins in a bit of a revenge match. This came out as a result of in the preliminary matchups last Friday, the 17th. This was what originally was scheduled to be a one-on-one matchup between Alicia Worken and Tom Mann for a spot in the tournament turned into a fatal 4-way when Chibs Fofana and Peter Collins came in to make it a free-for-all. And Chibs ended up pinning Peter, so neither of the 2 contestants that were originally scheduled for that match got the pinfall, and now we're seeing a little bit of revenge here.
Absolutely. Worken and Tom Mann not at all involved in the finish of the match that they were booked to have between themselves, and now we're going to see a little bit of revenge potentially to try and reclaim their position after being basically crowded out of the tournament. Sure to be an interesting match there. And
after that, we have a bit of a rubber match. Julie R. Hopkins III is going up against Dominic Pelleter. Dominic Pelleter looking for a bit of revenge after Julie was the reason he lost in the tournament to Jordan, who's currently running roughshod. These two fought last Friday the 17th in a preliminary match that got Dominic Pelleter his spot. He defeated Julie, so we have a bit of a rivalry match going here that doesn't seem to end anytime soon.
Absolutely not. Julie R. Hopkins remaining on Dominic Pelleter's shit list after her involvement in Dominic Pelleter losing his spot almost prematurely, but definitely not cleanly. Dominic Pelleter wanting to let her know exactly how he feels. Sure to be a very interesting match.
And we have a bit of a tiny mini tournament interspersed here as well, because we need to crown a doubles division champion before going into the new era after Show of the Masters. So we're going to have 2 doubles division matches. The Flying Dutchmen, Adam Rogavin and Velze Formidal, are going 2-on-2 against the Bulletproof P.M.C, Ken Nakano and Sergey Alkayev.
Absolutely classic match here. Flying Dutchmen, while they did not manage to advance to the quarterfinals of the tournament, they still have something to prove. Still a very dominant doubles team. And Bulletproof PMC, consisting of Sergey Alkayev, who lost in the qualifications for the tournament, and Ken Nakano, former singles champion. Both of them also something to prove there. Sure to be an interesting match to determine the #1 contendership.
And the other doubles division match, the Missouri Boys, the crowd favorite, versus the dominators of the FLPW doubles division, The Nation. Now, Jake Rapture and El Cougs will be fighting in this matchup on behalf of The Nation, and they both made it to round 2 of the tournament, whereas the Missouri Boys both flunked out round 1. What kind of match are we going to see here?
Well, The Nation has definitely demonstrated to be quite dominant in this tournament. And each member of the stable showing something very, very representative of the stable's overall strength. Sure to be a test for the Missouri Boys, who have previously been quite dominant in doubles action and unfortunately underperforming this tournament. Will they do better as a tag team than they can do alone? We will have to see.
Yes, and again, these are scheduled. It is September 26th. There are only 2 days left in this massive week-long tournament. The quarterfinals plus those 4 matches we just went over. And tomorrow, FLPW Show of the Masters 2021. We have pretty much the full card to announce for that later in the show. But for now, let's get to fighting. Jacob Drummond versus Ultrastar Adams in round 3 competition, quarterfinals.
Absolutely. The first quarterfinals match to determine who will be entering the semifinals for Show of the Masters 2021. You are guaranteed a slot on the pay-per-view if you can advance in this match. So both fighters, both wrestlers are going to be giving it their all.
Yeah, and giving them all they have, because we have 2 of the most dominant performances in the tournament so far. Entering the ring first, this match, of course, set for 1 fall. Jacob Drummond is making his way to the ring. Again, no John Polak in sight. There's rumors
no John Polak to be seen.
Yeah, there's rumors backstage that those 2 had quite a bit of falling out after John's awful performance in, I wouldn't say awful, but what Jacob would perceive to be an awful performance round 1. So hopefully that can be resolved in the future, because the 2 of them are quite great in the doubles division. But
I can tell you, Jacob Drummond told us backstage before his event happened, he hasn't spoken to John Polak since that fallout. Very questionable history for Double J coming into this match where Jacob Drummond will be fighting on his own.
Yeah, and Drummond absolutely dominating this competition. He defeated a worthy opponent in Joshua Ferguson with the Drummond drop, and he's just been making short change of the people stood in his way. He also did that to his round 1 opponent and just making short work in the ring of anybody who stands in his way. But the person standing in the way this time is someone who's likewise also been utterly dominant as well.
Ultrastar Adams showing very little difficulty up to this point. The Hollywood stuntman just barreling through this tournament. He has shown utter dominance in his run. As you can see, this was his bout against Jake Rapture, the dominant leader of V Nation, capitulating to the Ultrastar. And that's the moment where he got the pin right there. Ultrastar Adams handling it just as he handles any of his movie gigs. Quick and painless. Yeah, and Jake, that replay did not share the whole story. Jake Rapture was a house of fire during that match, but he just could not outlast Ultrastar Adams in the ring. You were there. He trying to, you know, we were commenting how the bright candle lasts half as long, but indeed, Jake Rapture throwing out all the stops and Ultrastar being able to take every single one of them like a champ leading up to this match.
Yeah, he's seemingly unstoppable, but so is Jacob. We are going to see an immovable object go up against an unstoppable force here in our first matchup of the night.
I'm sure our audience is just as excited as we are to see how this will turn out. Ultrastar Adams and Jacob Drummond.
And there's the bell.
Bell has been run.
All right, immediately collar and elbow tie up. Jacob in control.
Putting some force on the shoulder of Ultrastar Adams there to start this match off.
Now, Jacob is a powerful opponent to Ultrastar Adams, but more importantly, he's also patient. He's not going to immediately shoot out like we saw Jake Rapture did and immediately gas himself. I can imagine he's going to take this match very clinically and respect his opponent.
We just saw a suplex and a knee drop there from Jacob Drummond to start things off. And he's throwing Ultrastar against the ropes here.
Oh,
Ultrastar throws him outside.
Makes him pay for it. And we're going outside.
I originally thought Jacob Drummond was going to try and push Ultrastar Adams outside, but looks like Ultrastar Adams had the initiative there. And we see Jacob Drummond getting beaten against the table.
Oh, just vicious right hands going left, right, and center. Ultrastar Adams is just flailing. What is happening?
He's just throwing punches. He wants to punch something, and he's punching anything that comes within his vision. I'd say Ultrastar Adams is blinded by rage. That might end up going into Jacob Drummond's favor here.
Very peculiar action, but Jacob Drummond trying to do an attack. A terrible move there. Some high-risk offense.
Probably one of the worst timed sentons I've ever seen.
And
now we see Ultrastar Adams capitalizing.
Yeah. And Jacob fighting out of it. That is not a mistake you want to make against the Ultrastar. Brutal combination punches here into a vertical suplex.
I think Jacob has managed to salvage this somehow.
He's back in
see
the
him
ring.
Diving back into the ring. Ultrastar right behind him.
Referee on a 6 count, but Ultrastar Adams in control again. It looks like we're going outside.
Once again, Jacob Drummond on the outside. Ultrastar wasting no time getting some kicks in. Slamming his head against the mat there.
Okay, now working on the neck. Ultrastar is all about working the head and neck, getting everything primed for the cut and print, that vicious axe kick that we've seen win him round 1 and round 2. What a vicious knife edge chop. Once again going in the ring, fearing the referee's count, who's at a 7.
Jacob Drummond turning Ultrastar Adams around.
Gonna go underhook
and another suplex.
There's some classic Jacob offense. He loves getting the leverage from those underhooks. Whoa, that knee drop. Snapmare takedown. Looks like Jacob's gonna transition that into a hold. Yep, that surfboard stretch.
Ultrastar's arms being bent backward here. Pressure on the spine with Jacob Drummond's leg.
Yeah, and especially someone like Ultrastar, you definitely want to attack that lower back, that support, take the power out of those vicious high-impact maneuvers that gets him set up for his finisher.
Ultrastar breaking out, elbow to the chest.
German.
Some dipsy doodle here, German suplex. Jacob back in control here.
Will that be enough, though? That German, no, not even, looks like his foot was
Not
over the
quite,
rope.
just a 1 count.
Oh,
a knee to the face.
Those knees look awful every single time. But
tried to get a kick in, but Ultrastar caught it. Well scouted.
Yeah, this match is far from over, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching quarterfinals action here on FLPW Live.
That's right. The winner of this match is guaranteed a spot in the semifinals at Show of the Masters 21 tomorrow.
Yeah, be there for that. It's going to be spectacular. We'll be hyping up the matches, but right now, 2 giants of the FLPW going at it. Ultrastar Adams throwing Jacob to the corner. Oh, and look at this. Going for the guillotine drop here.
Oh! Guillotine. What an amazing maneuver by Ultrastar Adams, and he's going for the pin attempt. 1, 2.
No, 2.2.
Kick out.
Jacob's got to be careful, though. He can't take too many more of those.
Absolutely, especially when it looks like that Ultrastar has the advantage when it comes to stamina between the two.
Oh, a face rub there. Vicious maneuver.
His boot just stroking the face of Jacob Drummond there.
Yeah, any and all pain that can be applied to the face. That's what Ultrastar's looking for. As he gets Jacob into a tree of woe. What's he thinking? Going for a choke. Oh.
Just pressing that boot into the neck of Jacob Drummond.
Will that be it? Ultrastar Adams going for another pin attempt.
1, 2.
That's another 2.
No. But that second kick out was a little bit later than the first one. Ultrastar getting a little bit more leverage the more he works on Jacob Drummond.
Yeah, and that's definitely his game plan right now. Oh!
Rocket punches to the stomach and chest there.
Into a hip toss, tossing Jacob Drummond, the former doubles division champion, across the ring.
Like a sandbag almost there.
Some clubbing blows
continue to lay
here.
on with the punches to Jacob Drummond's back.
And also a lot on the line here for Ultrastar Adams. He is the only former world champion left in the bracket. Nice snap suplex there by Drummond. Looks like he's going to get some space.
This is Drummond's match to
what?
turn around here. Oh,
What?
Drummond's
this
grabbing
will get
a mallet.
Him disqualified. What is he doing?
Insane.
He just disqualified himself.
Jacob Drummond getting disqualified because he used a mallet.
Well, rules are rules. Why would Jacob do something like that?
I think the pressure just got to him in that match. He was realizing he was behind. He didn't want to just give up like that. He knew that if he didn't do anything, Ultrastar Adams probably would have won anyway. Very questionable move by Jacob Drummond, though, to pull out that hammer in a tournament match. He must have thought that with the tactics that Jordan Wassink had gotten away with, he might have been able to do something similar. But God, what a turn of events. Ultrastar Adams winning there by default.
Yeah, what? That was... Sure, maybe Jacob had a plan, but we in the commentary booth do not see it. Ultrastar Adams gets a near free pass to Show of the Masters 2021.
Jacob Drummond may have to do some self-reflection onto why exactly there were some divisions between him and John Polak. Clearly an unfortunate clash of styles there, and as you can see, Jacob Drummond a little bit disturbed in his own right going into that match. We wish the best for him, but you know, if you're throwing out a mallet in the middle of a championship match, you have to expect a disqualification.
100% agree. Well, while we try to get more info as to what the heck just transpired there, let's go on to our second event of the night. Alicia Worken and Tom Mann are taking on Chips Fofana and Peter Collins. Now, why is this match happening?
So this match is happening because all four of these wrestlers going into this tag team match were scheduled for a well, first Alicia Worken and Tom Mann were scheduled for a singles bout that had a run-in with Peter Collins and then Chips Fofana, eventually resulting in Chips getting a pin on Peter. Neither Alicia nor Tom Mann really involved in the finish of that match at all. Almost you could say they were cheated. They were both sort of cheated out of any opportunity to participate in this tournament because of the interference, and now they're wanting to get back on Chips and Peter Collins for their interference and hopefully showcase some sort of merit to be in the contention for FLPW. Should be an interesting bout, an interesting clash of talents.
Yeah, and of course, Tom Mann, part of V Nation, he's got a lot of credibility there as a doubles division wrestler. He's held and defended numerous times the doubles division championship belt with the likes of partners Jake Rapture and Al Cougs, who did very well in this tournament before being eliminated both in round 2. And here we go.
It'll be an interesting match. And we see Alicia Worken jumping in with Tom Mann. Worken Man with Jake Rapture at ringside. Very inventive tag team name there.
Yeah, I love this. It seems that the two of them have been working together. They've been planning a rematch of this at some time, lobbying to get it as one of the bonus matches for today. And rumor has it they've worked out a move they've labbed out together. Maybe we'll see that in this matchup.
Yeah, very interesting pair there. They were originally opponents, but now they seem to be united by a common foe.
And those common foes being the incoming participants in this 2v2 match here. Oh, of course, a booze. Peter Collins on the left, Chips Fofana on the right. And the ire from the fans is well justified, in my opinion.
Absolutely. These two barging into a match that wasn't theirs to barge in on, and costing both contenders a chance to fight in this tournament. Definitely drawing some heat from the crowd for that interference.
Yeah, and will they be even operating on the same page? Remember, it was Chips who pinned Peter Collins in a match up. Have they had the same amount of communication that allegedly Tom Mann and Alicia Worken has? Do they even know what they're walking into? Absolutely
an uneasy alliance between the two. Peter Collins, the one pinned by Chips Fofana. I imagine there's got to be a little bit of bad blood between the two as they reluctantly team up together against Worken Man.
And here we go. This match set for one fall. Looks like Alicia Worken is starting against Chips here in this matchup. And already, backbreaker.
Oh, backbreaker on Chips Fofana.
Chips Fofana made it to round 1 of the tournaments since he did get that pinfall on Peter Collins where he lost almost immediately to Velze Formidal in a very one-sided bout, if you ask this commentator. So that's where that anger comes from. It seems that Tom Mann and Alicia feels that that spot was taken from them and squandered. So we might just see
Alicia Worken.
Yeah, we might just see a one-sided brawl here of just pent-up rage, and Chibs and Collins have something to prove that they deserve to be here. Pop-up powerbomb, and there's immediately for the pin.
1, 2, only a 2 count. Chibs kicking out.
There we go. Oh,
Alicia wasting no time.
No time at all. Alicia Worken, into a Boston Crab. Worken hasn't had too many opportunities to shine in the FLPW in her tenure, and this tournament was going to be one of the best ways she could show off that she deserves to be in the roster. And again, the man she's wrestling, Chibs, took that opportunity away from her.
Absolutely. A lot of frustration, a lot of stress to be relieved here. Alicia Worken really just wrestling for herself at this point. I think she's totally forgotten Tom Mann's in her corner. But as we see that, Chips Fofana getting a hit on Alicia Worken, my bad. Tagging out with Peter Collins.
Yeah, she's not getting married yet, I'll tell you that. But Peter Gold, a pullback elbow.
Wow, Alicia Worken just built up a head of steam here. Doesn't seem to be phased at all. I bet Tom Mann is still very much waiting for his turn in the ring, but Alicia Worken is just like taking all this to herself. Oh, and a big power bomb.
Yeah, schoolboy roll up into a power bomb and looks like she's. Is she?
Is she?
No,
I think she's very conflicted.
Oh, baiting him into it.
A little footsies action by Alicia Worken there.
Wrenching on the neck there.
Tom Mann just patiently waiting to get his turn in the ring after spending so much time on ringside for so many of his V Nation teammates matches.
Very interesting suplex there. Peter Collins going for some crouching punches.
Adding insult to injury there.
Now, a big part of doubles matches, the 2v2 matches, is making sure that you're always swapping out when need be. No one person is working harder than the other, so you can maintain that stamina across the matchup. So while Alicia Worken Worken seems to be handily dealing offense to both Chibs and Collins, it's still smart to trade off. And look at that wrist lock Hurricane Rana.
Oh, what an amazing Hurricane Rana from the top rope by Tom Mann there. 1, 2.
Almost.
Almost the 3 count. Peter Collins still in this.
Oh, what a move again, wasting no time, but are we going to see a Shuriken Rana attempt? Not just a, I say just a
flying
splash, but that's still
there.
a very, splash dealing a ton of damage.
Oh.
And Peter Collins noticing that he's a bit in over his head, tagging in a sort of rested Chibs now. This will be the first time Chibs and Tom Mann are going up against one another.
Since the fatal 4-way, yes.
Shin breaker.
Chibs trying to make something happen, it looks like.
A kick to the back, clubbing blows. Oh, right over the rope.
What a powerful boot, just knocking Tom Mann on the outside. But as we see, Jake Rapture now getting it in there.
And Jake Rapture helping his best friend to his feet. And Chibs is now in V Nation territory.
I believe that was a Death Valley driver.
There you go, go back in the ring. Big elbow. Now Jake Rapture's out in ringside to support his friend Tom Mann, but Jake Rapture, big match for him upcoming if he wins that doubles division match. Oh my goodness, what a leaping DDT. If he wins that match, the doubles championships could be in V Nation's hands.
Tom Mann going for the pin. 1, 2.
Almost. Peter Collins
almost
breaking up the
3.
pin.
Peter Collins making the difference there for Chibs Fofana.
Alicia Worken's going in the ring. Oh, he threw him into Peter Collins. Referee trying to get some semblance of
another Hurricane Rana.
Wrist lock Hurricane Rana.
But he's not done with Chibs yet.
Oh, he's getting him to the corner. Will we see the move? They're tagging each other in. Look at that assisted black flag. There it is. Peter Collins running in. He's got the block.
Oh, what a block. I don't think Peter Collins is going to get up in time.
No,
and there we have it.
There we go.
Working man taking the win there.
The assisted black flag getting the win here in this doubles division matchup.
Just an amazing sequence of moves between Tom Mann and Alicia Worken in the finish for that match there. We saw Alicia Worken just show how pissed off she is at Chips Fofana and Peter Collins in this match. Very early lead established by Worken, just blowing up this ring. And as we can see, some amazing teamwork, some synergy between Tom Mann and Alicia Worken. We saw two very brutal Hurricane Ranas by Tom Mann. Just insane amount of teamwork. Once opponents, now just tried and true teammates. These two just doing so well in the ring together. GTG.
The jumping DDT, and hopefully we can get a good camera angle of that sick assisted black flag that is Alicia Worken's finisher made into a tag team event there. Peter Collins breaking up the pin, but look at this. Not only look at the finisher here, that flapjack into cutter combo, but look at Tom Mann here on the left, intercepting Peter Collins with a tilt-a-whirl DDT as Alicia Worken picks up the 1-2-3, and they reign victorious against the two men that cost them a spot in the tournament.
Very impressive victory. I think they sent a message to Collins and Fofana with that showing. These two not to be trifled with. I think they've more than demonstrated they deserved that spot in the tournament that Chips Fofana lost in round 1. Alicia Worken and Tom Mann taking the win here.
Yeah, okay, we're moving on with the next match up for you. It's another non-tournament matchup. It's Julie R. Hopkins III going up against Dominic Pelleter for the second time within 2 weeks.
Yet another rubber match between Julie R. Hopkins and Dominic Pelleter. Dominic feeling sore, feeling peeved from Julie R. Hopkins' involvement in his tournament run, getting a very questionable victory for Jordan Wassink, who's still in it for the tournament. Dominic Pelleter just really wanting to show Julie R. Hopkins that he does not care for that role she has played.
Yeah, and Julie R. Hopkins is going to have Jordan Wassink in his corner, but an interesting development that happens.
Tournament officials have told Jordan Wassink that because of the involvement of Julie R. Hopkins, she will not be allowed at ringside for any future tournament match that Jordan Wassink fights. We can see part of the reason for that here, Jordan Wassink and L. Cougs getting the Coug boot on Jordan Wassink. This was the match where he got 5 different Coug boots, and for 4 of them, Julie R. Hopkins getting involved here, pulling the ref out, still somehow not getting ejected for most of those attempts. Only the last one she was ejected finally. But you have to wonder how what would be the status of the tournament now if L. Cougs hadn't been blue-balled by Julie R. Hopkins there.
Interesting use of phrase there, but making his way to the ring. This match set for one fall. Dominic Pelleter, the Quebecois superstar. Now, he got his place into the tournament by beating Julie R. Hopkins the 17th. And then his first round matchup in that randomized bracket, it had to be Jordan Wassink. No one else would have been randomized with him. And unfortunately, he suffered a loss due to Julie getting involved. So, again, this match just continuing the feud.
Dominic Pelleter feeling cheated, feeling scorned by that loss he took to Jordan Wassink in the first round of the tournament. And it was all thanks to this woman right here entering with her husband. It's Julie R. Hopkins, Jordan Wassink, the power couple.
Yes. Now, Julie R. Hopkins III is an excellent fighter in her own right, even when she isn't cheating to win. She's a technical wrestler, and she specializes in separating your arm from your rotator cuff. Just those arm bars. And of course she has her husband's finisher, the punch, on standby as well when things need to be done in a very swift motion. And with Jordan Wassink at ringside, they're going to be up to something.
Oh, you know, these two are just the most dastardly duo. Just absolutely dangerous in the ring. With one on the inside, one on the outside. Honestly, much better performance for them than a tag team. Julie hoping to get in Dominic Pelletier's head with this match once more.
So what do you think was learned by both wrestlers within the last encounter? Like, whenever you go into the ring with somebody, you always remember, like, what strategies you use, what worked, what didn't. You know, these two have fought each other before, so maybe we're going to see some evolution of some tactics here.
I think Dominic Pelletier's main strategy is to keep it in the ring. Make sure the referee's on the opposite side from Jordan Wassink so he doesn't get distracted. Make sure he's far enough from Jordan Wassink to prevent him from having any interference in the match. Just do whatever you can to stay away from that ring edge and avoid Jordan Wassink's wrath. Dominic Pelletier, very wise to his tricks at this point, not willing to let him get any interference for this bout. And we see Dominic Pelletier with an early lead over Julie Hopkins in this match.
Yeah, it's all been Dominic Pelletier so far. A very smart drop-toe hold reversal has led into this offense. Another drop-toe hold there. And Dominic Pelletier is coming out on top early in this matchup. So getting some wrestle rolls in. Wrenching on the waist there. Ooh, a vicious knee.
Nice knee by Dominic Pelletier to the face of Julie Hopkins. Julie Hopkins.
This is the first offense we've seen from her.
Spins him around twice and then just cranks him over her shoulder there.
Yeah, a snapmare into some vicious clubbing blows, and now a knuckle sandwich. Already with the pin attempt.
On the side. Putting pressure on the sides of his temple, but a very quick one count.
No, Julie Hopkins put him up. She's toying with Dominic. Oh, getting the leg in. Very smart move by Dominic with a hip toss reversal.
We are seeing some mental offense here with Julie Hopkins. What a brutal power bomb there.
You want to play some games? Dominic knows a couple. Some very powerful offense here. With some kicks to the stomach. Ugh. Dominic just brutalizing Julie right now. Punches, elbows, drop kicks, you name it. It's all on discount. Rope hold. There's nice, interesting offense there. That suplex. Rebounding off the top rope.
Rope assisted suplex.
Ooh, driving
knee to the back even. What was that?
What a Shawn Michaels sell there, and Dominic Pelletier looking for a big fist drop. Oh, gets it.
Dominic Pelletier using that windup from the punch that we've seen. Now maybe some mental offense from Dominic Pelletier in return, retaliation. Jawbreaker there.
There's a lot of reasons for Dominic to be angry at Julie Hopkins, venting some steam here, but Julie, small package roll up.
Roll up. One.
Oh, flips it over.
Oh, reversed. 1, 2.
Flips it over.
Reversed again. 1.
Flips it over.
1, 2.
Flips it over again. Oh, that was almost a 3 count. Holy cow.
Almost a 3 count. Oh, big back elbow reversal by Dominic Pelletier.
Oh,
Julie Hopkins got him by the neck there. Jordan
Wassink was caught trying to take off the turnbuckle pad as Julie Hopkins gets in control of the matchup. There's a chair in the ring as well that the referee hasn't seen yet.
One would hope that the referee will have also gotten wise to the power couple's tactics at this point. So much unfortunate interference observed leading up to this match.
Julie's finally in control with that.
Ref gets the chair out.
With that hammerlock, that arm stretch going on right now. trying to prep any armbar attempt.
Punch to the midsection of Julie Hopkins.
Julie Hopkins got a vicious Fujiwara armbar that, if she sets up properly, will make anybody on the roster tap to it. And Dominic Pelleter might be going for the mal de tete. Now, what is Jordan going? What is Jordan doing?
Whatever he's doing doesn't seem to be working. Just a regular splash there.
That was a mal de tete.
Oh, that was a mal de tete. He used his head.
Headbutt.
He used his headbutt. My bad. Mal de tete there. But of course, it wasn't enough. When will he get the vortex pin? Will it be enough? Oh!
Back suplex neck breaker. That was sick. Now it's Julie got in store. Spine buster. And she's going to the top rope. Maybe she's looking for a shooting star splash, trading a diving signature for a diving signature here. And there she goes with Dominic, well scouted.
But she misses. Nobody home. Dominic rolling out before she can land.
A huge break for Dominic, who has already been doing excellent in this matchup so far. Oh.
Boot, but it's caught by Julie Hopkins. A trip there.
Oh, into a Boston Crab. Can she get it locked in? Yes! No! Maybe so. Dominic Pelleter back in control here. Falling neck breaker.
Pelleter trying his best to wear down Julie Hopkins now.
Julie Hopkins has two ways she can win here. She can either wear out the arms and make them tap out to a Fujiwara armbar, or she can get him dazed with a high impact maneuver. But enough of that. Look at this. Going from downtown. Here he comes. Boom!
Oh!
From downtown, Dominic Pelleter. Here's the hook of the leg. Is that enough? What just happened?
No, it's not.
No. Jordan Wassink distracting the referee.
But as you see, Dominic Pelleter showing good ring awareness, not willing to waste time on a pin when the referee isn't even there.
Oh! Sunset flip.
1, 2,
and that's it.
3. Dominic Pelleter defeating Julie Hopkins yet again.
And there we go. So, in the story of Dominic Pelleter versus the Power Couple, he is 1 and 2. And look at this replay. This was hilarious. The small package roll-ups and those two just going back and forth like a beach ball rolling in the wind. And look at this. Look how close this count was. Julie
100%.
Almost won it there.
100%. The difference maker for Dominic Pelleter in this match was that ring awareness. He is not going to be fooled with twice. He is aware of just what Jordan Wassink is capable of, and he's going to make the most of what he can do in the ring with a person on the outside interfering. You saw that breakup from the pin when the referee wasn't available. You saw him reversing a lot of attempts by Julie Hopkins to get involved. Dominic Pelleter, just a classic turnaround. Maybe he's finally been able to figure out how to deal with the Power Couple.
Yeah, we'll have to see what kind of retribution the Power Couple will have in store for Dominic Pelleter, as there's only Show of the Masters left before we take a hiatus before the new era of the FLPW, that old style sunset flip, the vortex pin for Dominic as he takes the win here. Excellent work there from Dominic.
Absolutely, Dominic Pelleter getting a victory over Julie Hopkins.
And now we go back to our quarter-final matchups here, and I cannot wait. Salty Marcellus and Jordan Wassink here. Now, what is this going to do to Jordan's momentum going into this match? He just saw Julie Hopkins, his wife, take a pinfall to Dominic Pelleter in, one would say, decisive fashion. What can he do?
Absolutely. And also, you have to consider Jordan Wassink now coming into this match without the advantage of having his wife at ringside. Arguably, the only reason why he's been able to advance this far in the tournament. A lot of things going against Jordan Wassink in this match against Salty Marcellus. And what a competitor he has against him. Salty Marcellus, the reason why Saximas advanced, Saximas couldn't advance to his spot in the quarterfinals. Marcellus just a dominant wrestler throughout this tournament, and Jordan Wassink is going to probably have to say his prayers to God or Satan or whoever is in his corner for this match, because right now he doesn't have his wife.
And okay, making his way to the ring first. It looks like Salty Marcellus is coming in. He had a very decisive victory against his round 2 opponent in oh god, who did he face? Where's my bracket? No.
Well, Salty Marcellus taking a round 1 victory against John Polak, and then in round 2 defeating Saximus. I'm still getting used to Saximus's new name without the L. I know so much has changed. But regardless, Salty Marcellus just showing utter domination in this tournament here.
Yeah, and Salty Marcellus is a previous tournament winner. He is the winner of the 2nd ever FLPW Single-Elimination tournament in late 2016. And if he keeps up his performance thus far, he could make it a 2nd win. And boos raining out as Jordan Wassink returns to the ring with no Julie Hopkins there beside him. Now let's run the replay again as Jordan gets booed on his way to the stage, just like how he's been able to make it this far. El Coog's utterly dominant in his matchup there. Coog boot. Like we said, we counted at least 5 Coog boots here. And this was not
different Coog boots.
Yeah, and look at this. Just yanking the official out of the ring, and that happened not only once, but she got away with it twice. She somehow
she got away with it four times for 4 different Coog boots. It was only one Coog boot that Jordan Wassink early on was able to barely kick out of, but the other 4 of those 5 Coog boots, Julia Hopkins interfering with the ref and preventing a count.
Yeah, but not only interfering with the ref, twice she pulled the ref out by his feet, and he was able
straight up.
Yeah, she was able to talk herself out of not being ejected the first time. That's the kind of people that Jordan had in his corner to get this far into the tournament.
Absolutely, but that making a huge difference for him now. Without that, very questionable whether he'll have any chance against Salty Marcellus, as we see a brutal headlock here.
You have the best of their divisions going at it. Salty Marcellus, former U.S. champion who went undefeated before vacating the title, moving up to the World's division. Jordan Wassink, a 2-time international Canadian champion of the world. So while we are making a big deal of Julie not being at ringside for Jordan, Jordan is still no slouch in the ring. He knows how to get it done.
What a lariat.
Yeah, even when Julie was ejected, Jordan still was able to pin El Cougs with a dirty pin. So he can do it alone. He just doesn't have the deck stacked as much in his favor.
Absolutely. But with the challenging opponents that he has against him, you wonder how much of a difference that would have made for him, whether he would have had almost a guarantee into that semifinal match if he had gotten Julie in his corner one more time. The tournament, I believe, made the correct decision in the lead up to this match in banning Julie from ringside for any of Jordan Wassink's future matches.
Jordan Wassink in control right now. Whoa! Slamming the back of the head of the mat, but Salty fighting out of it. Salty with a trip.
Oh, but Jordan reverses.
Going for the double leg drop.
Right in the jiggly bits there.
Yeah, separating the groin there. Oh, super kick!
What a super kick! That's not something that we've seen from Salty Marcellus in a while.
Now Salty Marcellus is beginning to wear down on Jordan. He's got this chin lock wrenched in. Jordan's still in control. Oh, a vicious
power bomb.
Looks like a Falcon Arrow. High impact maneuver going for a pin here.
1, 2, only a 2 count. Salty Marcellus kicking out.
There we go, Jordan in control. Going to the top, going to the second rope. Oh, big splash.
Oh. Bit of a cross body splash there. Now a hold here from Jordan Wassink, wearing down Salty, but Salty also getting some time.
Yeah.
Big uppercut to the midsection there.
This has been a very hold-heavy matchup so far. Usually we see a lot of strike maneuvers from Salty, but Jordan is wearing him down quite effectively.
I think Salty Marcellus and Jordan Wassink are both scouting each other's strength. They know they're both big competitors, and they need to resort to more technical moves to make the difference here.
Yeah, we are in round 3, the quarterfinals of this tournament. Going for a big fist drop.
Ooh! Oh!
And Salty rolls out of the ring.
What a well-scouted dodge there by Salty Marcellus. Escaping from the kick there.
Oh, nice big mat slam there. Nothing clinical about that. Just using all of your core strength to lift him up, but that almost was it.
Barely a 2 count, almost to a 3. Jordan Wassink on the ropes here, figuratively speaking, of course.
It might be literally here in a second as Salty Marcellus gets him the Boston Crab, but
Boston Crab there for a moment.
Some bad ring awareness as Jordan was very clearly underneath the ropes and the referee breaking up the hold. Now, we spent the majority of the intro of this match trash-talking Jordan, how he hasn't won a match without Julie. Now, that might work to his advantage, interestingly enough. Salty Marcellus might not be taking him too seriously as a threat. 1, 2, and almost getting the 3.
Yet again, a very close near fall. Jordan Wassink has got to be considering his options here.
What a huge clothesline there, knocking Jordan's to the floor. The point I was trying to make there is, I'll hold my thought as we get ready for the salt shaker. That's 1 power bomb. That's 2 power bombs.
You have to be thinking about your options running out here. 3 power bombs.
There you go, the salt shaker, a well-seasoned Jordan Wassink, but just a 2 count.
Only a 2 count. Unfortunately, it was not a true salt shaker there. Of course, the salt shaker being 3 power bombs, but also a Death Valley driver at the end there.
That usually comes after.
Unfortunately, because of the amount of effort it takes to get those 3 power bombs, we haven't really seen Salty Marcellus get that Death Valley driver off at the end there to complete the salt shaker.
Well, that's how he picked up wins against, I believe that's how he won against John Polak as well. He got the salt shaker and then he led that into the Death Valley driver later in the match. Where are we going? And Jordan Wassink taking him for a tour, wasting a bit of time there. Salty Marcellus gets back in control of the match.
Throws an elbow into the face of Jordan Wassink there.
And here we go. Here comes the Death Valley driver. And there he is. This is how Salty Marcellus has won his past 2 tournament matches. And Jordan Wassink unable to counter out of it, but has to get him away from the ropes. Is that too much time? Is he going to kick out? 1, 2. No! Wasted a bit too much time.
He does kick out. Again, too much of a gap between the powerbomb Death Valley driver and also the time it took for Salty Marcellus to bring Jordan Wassink to the ring. There's the punch!
This is exactly what I was talking about. Feigning weakness until he can get the punch out, but there's a kick out.
Oh, he kicked out of the punch. The punch, which took out Dominic Pelleter, which took out El Cougs.
I think that was Jordan's strategy. I was talking there, maybe he's using the fact that everybody thinks he doesn't have a chance to his advantage, because that punch does deal a lot of damage. If it hits just right, it will knock you out, and you won't even be conscious to kick out at before 3. Unfortunately, Salty Marcellus being barely able to kick out of it. There. Yeah, big clothesline. On the hamstring there. Kick to the groin section. Salty Marcellus says, Jordan in the corner. What's he planning?
Do we see another... Oh, something on the top rope planned here.
He's got a hook. What are we seeing? A backdrop superplex.
Oh!
What a maneuver. Will that be it?
I believe that was a top rope fisherman superplex. 1, 2,
That's
3.
it, the top rope maneuver.
Salty Marcellus taking it home after we saw Jordan Wassink be pulled to the edge of his rope, even trying to get that punch out at the very end there. Still, it was not enough to put away the MMA expert, Salty Marcellus.
Yeah, very interesting strategies, sort of playing into the fact that nobody was taking him, that Salty wasn't taking him super seriously, and just having that punch come out of nowhere. It almost won him, but Salty was able to power out of it and get some high impact offense. That top rope fisherman suplex, putting Jordan away for the 1-2-3. Look at this punch. Just
the punch attempt. What a impressive looking punch. Just knocks him down immediately, but Salty Marcellus still able to barely kick out of that.
Yeah, that was a
once you're able to kick out of the punch, you should be able to take whatever Jordan Wassink can throw at you after that.
Yeah, and that back superplex. Look at that. Jordan is completely knocked out after that impact, and Salty Marcellus is going to show up the Masters 2021, and he deserves it.
Just like that, we have our first semifinals match for Show of the Masters 2021. It will be Ultrastar Adams against Salty Marcellus. Sure to be a classic matchup.
And we got on the other half of the bracket, still to happen tonight, Erica Hayman, Marcus Gravy, all aboard the gravy train. He is the upset machine who beat Ken Nakano and then Sergeant Mitchell Cooper, one of the two biggest names in the FLPW, and nobody had money on him to do it. But he's up against Erica Hayman, who's significantly different than Marcus Gravy has fought before, so it'll be a very interesting match there.
Erica Hayman with a very dominant win, first against Cousin Trent and then against Anthony Milbro Brown. This woman exceeding the standards of very accomplished opponents. Defeating Trent McRae, who had to actually fight a match just to qualify for the bracket, and of course Milbro Brown, who had a very impressive win against Chris Furious, and then promptly getting defeated by Erica Hayman. Well, not promptly, but surely it was a contention for sure. But for Erica Hayman to put down someone like Anthony Milbro Brown, who took down Chris Furious, another former championship holder. Just a incredibly dominant showing. These two showing a lot of skill and a great deal of power in their matches. Just going to rattle the ropes in this match, to be sure.
And speaking about rattling, Father Briggs and Hunter Hardgold, this is going to be one of the roughest matches we've seen in the whole tournament. Hunter Hardgold, even though a lot of people have a lot of reasons to both hate him and Eddie Chumbo, the Hardcore Union, it is undoubtedly an underdog performance from Hunter Hardgold, as he's just absolutely poured his heart out. One of the matches of the whole tournament was with him and Roger Olson that got him to where he is now. After that, he's going up against Father Briggs, who has quite the resume up to this point. He defeated Belze Formidil in an excellent match in order to get his quarterfinal place, and I cannot wait.
Absolutely. But first, we will have another contenders match for the doubles titles to be fought. The title match to be fought at Show of the Masters. We will have the Flying Dutchman, Adam Brogavin, and Belze Formidil taking on Bulletproof P.M.C, Ken Nakano, and Sergey Alkayev.
Now, Bulletproof P.M.C definitely low on the morale spectrometer right now. They had devastating losses. Sergey Alkayev failed to qualify in the tournament after losing a hardcore match to Joe Fish, who then lost out in round one. And as I said earlier, the gravy train running roughshod through the bracket. Ken Nakano lost out round one, a big upset, since Ken is a very formidable foe in the FLPW. He is a former world's bestest champion of the world. So, anything could happen here.
Quite embarrassing for Ken Nakano to be knocked out by Marcus Gravy as early as he was, hoping to really reclaim some of that honor with this bout against the Flying Dutchman.
Yeah, and they'll certainly need it. And remember, doubles division championships opportunity awaits the winner of this matchup. So this is the last chance for either of these 4 individuals to make it to Show of the Masters 2021, which is happening tomorrow night. So it's do or die. Everything's on the line for these 2, or for these 4, I should say. And here we go, welcoming to the ring first, it looks like it's going to be the Flying Dutchman. Velze Formidil on the left, accompanied by Adam Roggeveen on the right.
Velze Formidil advancing to round 2 of the tournament, unfortunately taking a loss yesterday against Father Briggs. But he's definitely shown some dominance. Unfortunate for Adam Roggeveen, his partner, not able to qualify for the tournament because his tag team partner in the qualifier, Sarah Daystar, took a loss against Father Briggs.
And another thing is you have to I think I wanted to bring up is think about how well rested each of the individuals are in this matchup. Adam Roggeveen hasn't wrestled since Friday the 17th. He's pretty fresh, but Velze Formidil just fought on Thursday, I believe. Yesterday. So
yesterday.
There you go.
Here's the entrance of Sergey. Oh no, Ken Nakano.
Ken Nakano coming in here. It's interesting that he's not entering with Sergey. Looks like they'll be entering separately. I don't know if that's on purpose or not. Ken Nakano
is certainly a wrestler who deserves his own entrance. A former world championship title holder, very dominant wrestler. It's a crime that unfortunately he was not able to show a world championship level performance against Marcus Ravy, but he does have a chance for another title if he can pull out a win with his partner of Bulletproof P.M.C. against the Flying Dutchman.
And there's
now
Sergey
here's his partner,
fashionably late as always.
You saw him in the qualifications as well, taking a loss against Joe Fish. He also having something to prove. A hardcore wrestler at heart, but Joe Fish was just too much for him in that bout. Now he will hope to get a victory over the Flying Dutchman and hopefully aim for another doubles win.
Yeah, this will be the first doubles championship win for either of them if they're able to get into Show of the Masters and then win that championship. And what an honor it would be to go out as the finals doubles champion of the 2K16 era. So not only the championship on the line, but that place in history as well.
Absolutely. You would definitely want to be the champions going into the 2K19 era. Ken Nakano hoping to set the stage against Velze Formidil.
Yeah, both starting for their teams, and already Ken Nakano shoving the referee into the corner. Rebound.
I'm sure the referee doesn't apply. I'm sure the referee doesn't appreciate that very much, but Ken Nakano doesn't care what he thinks. He's going for blood. He's going after Velze Formidil.
Yeah, usually when you... Oh my goodness, Michinoku driver already. Some high impact moves being used by the former world champion. Now, Velze Formidil, it's interesting that he's starting first because he has the least amount of time to recover. And as you see here, that's going to his disadvantage. First that Michinoku driver, now a spine buster. Velze Formidil's in a little trouble here against the Bulletproof P.M.C. Neck breaker.
Ooh. And here comes Sergey Alkayev, Ken Nakano tagging out.
Sergey Alkayev, the light heavyweights, but the way he fights, and oh my goodness, DDT reversal there, going for some kind of spear or headbutt. Velze Formidil with some heads-up wrestling, turning that into an offensive
Interesting decision by Velze Formidil to tag in Adam Roggeveen right when he gets the advantage. Maybe he's feeling a little more exhausted than we were expecting from him. Oh, big trip! Just drives his fist into the leg of Sergey Alkayev there and just toppling him down.
Yeah, the Flying Dutchman's game plan, for the most part, has been Adam Roggeveen's brawn, setting up some fatigue, some high-impact maneuvers, some strong striking, and Velze Formidil to be tagged in to finish them off with Adam Roggeveen running in for a block. But that game plan can be very well scouted by anybody who does more than 10 seconds of research.
Sergey Alkayev now throwing down Adam Rogovin. He's got the advantage.
Sergey Alkayev, vicious stomp to the face. Overhead blow, Rogovin in control, but Sergey Alkayev keeping on top of things. Spins around, another reversal.
Ooh! Adam Rogovin now in control.
Looks like he's
will we see a
out.
tag? Indeed we will. Velza Formidil stepping back in.
There we go, the resident technician of the Flying Dutchman in control. Nice mat slam. He's got him in Dutchman territory. Ken Nakano looking on as his teammate of the Bulletproof P.M.C, Sergey Alkayev, getting absolutely stepped on here by Velze.
I'm sure there's nothing Sergey Alkayev would want more in this instance than to tag out with his teammate.
Leg
pick by Velza Formidil.
Oh, looks like some tag-in offense here.
We may see a combination. Yep, we will.
Ooh! Double Russian leg sweep to the Russian member of Bulletproof P.M.C. Hook of the leg, but Ken Nakano runs in and makes the breakup. Velze and Ken are tossing.
Velza not willing to let Ken get away with it now. Sergey Alkayev in the corner. These two wrestlers double teaming against their opponents now. Referees chastising Velza Formidil. He should have gone out a while ago. Oh, and now we're seeing some brawling on the outside. Sergey Alkayev beating the tar out of Velza Formidil here against the barricade.
And Adam Rogovin looking to interfere here. As Ken Nakano's just looking on. Oh! Sergey flipping out of it.
Sergey Alkayev breaking out. You have to understand, this is Sergey Alkayev's favored territory.
But not when two
he knows a
Dutchmen
thing
are
or two
there.
about... Oh, yeah. Well, it is 2 against 1, so that's definitely the difference maker.
It's interesting how Ken isn't helping out here.
Well, Ken is still in the ring. He's staying in there to hope to get to the count out for the 2 Dutchmen here.
Rogovin running back in. Yeah, it's like you mentioned it and they heard you. Sergey just casually walking around that punch there by Adam.
It's high time for Ken Nakano to get back in the ring, so I'm sure he was just waiting for that.
Yeah, Ken Nakano. There are very few people in the FLPW well educated.
And a knuckle sandwich from Ken Nakano there. How much damage is Ken Nakano going to be able to deal to Adam Rogovin here? Sergey Alkayev back in.
We're looking for the bullet drop. There it is.
There's the bullet drop. Adam Rogovin on his back. And now Sergey getting the pin here. Oh, but
no, not deciding to get
excessive.
the pin.
Getting a kick to the chest there. Sergey not quite done with his prey. And then we see a tree of woe. What is his plan?
Going for a choke. Sergey tagging back in Ken after that tag team offense.
Seems Sergey Alkayev just wanted a taste breaker there. And we're seeing strike after strike from Ken Nakano. Adam Rogovin not even able to stay on his feet after that.
Oh, working on the legs there now.
Ooh, in both directions, might I add.
Trying to get something dislocated, disjointed as Adam's now in the corner. And now very much in the corner. Oh, shoulder first in that turnbuckle.
That's got to rattle the cranium of Adam Rogovin there. Ken Nakano just manhandling his prey. Sergey Alkayev not able to stop the breakup. Velza Formidil getting there just in time.
Well, Sergey taking it out all right.
Well, yeah, he's ready to wear down Velze. Hopefully not let that happen again. And now these two are having a little moment on the outside while Adam Rogovin is in control.
Oh my gosh, Rogovin breaking out of that mat throw there, but it's just reversals. These two are just going back and forth right now. Oh, vicious German suplex, and Velze's laid out in the ring by Sergey. It looks like he got the short end of their matchup, and a super kick!
Oh.
Velze's not there. Velze's not there to break it up. This could be it for Rogovin. No, he's right there.
1, 2.
Velze getting the
breaking it up
breakup
for his partner yet again. Doesn't seem like Sergey Alkayev's offense was able to change a thing there.
Oh. Sergey slowly making his way back to the corner. Ken might have something planned, and look at this. That's one arm. That's the other arm. And there's the pedigree. This is the movie used to beat Chris Furious for the world's bestest championship of the world. Where Sergey get the block? No, he's going to continue working on Adam. Wow.
And Adam Rogovin now bleeding from the forehead, as you can see, doing a little bit more damage than just what was necessary there from Ken Nakano.
And
this man is so brutal.
Sergey not being able to break it up, though.
Velze Formadale coming in as a very valuable member of the team for the Flying Dutchman, breaking up 3 different pins now.
Yeah, but Rogovin is not in a good way. He has to find some way to tag out, because I don't know how much more damage he can take.
Absolutely. Ken Nakano's getting advantage over advantage against Adam Rogovin here. And Adam Rogovin still not able to make up the difference that is just growing by the moment.
There we go, another tag out. Rogovin cannot take too much more offense. Being rubbed into the ground there by Sergey. There's an elbow.
Sergey just smearing Adam Rogovin's forehead against the excuse me, against the ring there.
Oof. I smelled that. Oh, look at the nice, interesting setup into the Fujiwara armbar, wrenching the arm of a beaten and tattered Rogovin. One's got a lot of pins, getting a fresh man in, some classic hockey, some hockey talk there.
Uppercut by Ken Nakano there.
Rogovin needs to get to the corner. Michinoku driver and a pin attempt.
Rogovin has been in this ring for far too long, and there's the 4th pin broken up by Velze Formadale.
Velze's been gathering energy this whole time. If Rogovin's able to tag him in, he will come in and be a house of fire. Oh, Rogovin, Velze once again, a nice reversal there by Rogovin.
Adam Rogovin finding the strength to reverse.
He has to get a tag.
Ken Nakano is just so winded now. Every single attempt he's tried to make for a pin against Adam Rogovin has just been thwarted. There's only so many pin attempts you can do, so many moves you can try to make before you start running out of steam. And we're starting to see that from Ken Nakano.
There's only so many more pin attempts you can break up to. Eventually, Sergey's going to get that block, and they're going to make their way to Show of the Masters 2021 tomorrow night.
Seeing a superplex.
Nice superplex. This could be it if he decides to go for a pin, but Ken is recovering some stamina.
So exhausted. Look at him. He can't even get down over Adam Rogovin's limp body.
Man, I feel worse for Adam than Ken out of the two of them, personally.
I don't disagree with you. Adam Rogovin has just been punished. How long has it been since Velze Formadale was the legal man?
Pedigree, though. This is it for Rogovin. Velze needs to break up the pin here. And Sergey, once again, just unable to break up the pin here.
That has to be the 5th breakup by Velze Formadale.
Elbow to the head.
Velze Formadale doing what he can, given that his partner has still not been able to tag out.
Oh, pin attempt by Rogovin, very bold.
1, 2, not quite. Adam Rogovin is still worn down.
Rogovin not tagging out. Oh my god.
He's not tagging out. He's still wanting to get involved here. What does Adam Rogovin have to prove in this match?
And there we go, just, I guess, getting a little offense while he was on top. And Velze, fresh off the... Oh, jeez. Immediately into a belly-to-belly suplex and a pin attempt.
1, 2...
Almost a 3.
Not quite. Wow, Velze Formadale immediately taking a near fall from Ken Nakano.
And it's all been Ken right now, and it looks like, again, he just heard me, so he's tagging out Sergey here. Again, championship opportunity on the line in this matchup. Winner goes on to show up the Masters 2021 for doubles division glory. Oh!
Single-Elimination manhandling Belze Formidil.
Throws
him on the outside. Now Bulletproof P.M.C can double team the Flying Dutchman here.
Belze fighting it out, but nope, gonna get shut down immediately.
Unfortunately, he is flanked.
Oh, into the chairs.
Oh, and he crashes into the chairs, into the barricade, sprawling on the ground. Oh, and into the ring post, no less.
Sound that made.
Single-Elimination, no shortage of brutality from the Russian in this match.
Ooh, nice hip toss. Interesting across the back hip toss there from Sergey. Trying to go for a count out win here. Sergey panders to the crowd.
Nope, Belze Formidil able to get back inside in time. But Sergey's right there waiting for him. Oh! Another Russian leg sweep from the Russian. Jawbreaker there.
Yeah, the Pennsylvania native definitely taken to his country of origin as he gets
drop kicked.
And a pin attempt.
Now Adam Rogovine trying to break it up.
Doesn't get there.
Or trying to block, not break it up. My apologies there.
This has definitely been two teams giving it their all to fight for a championship spot, as if the championship was on the line in this matchup.
If you were paying attention there to Adam Rogovine, I think he's finally starting to get sort of dizzy from the loss of blood.
Yeah, his forehead was blown open by a pedigree there from Ken Nakano earlier in the match. Oh!
Elbow to the face. But a return punch to the midsection.
Well, that could be it, but that's dangerously close to the Bulletproof P.M.C side. Grabs the rope. Ref sees the rope pin, but Rogovine makes the block anyhow with a Thez press against Ken.
Totally unnecessary, but you got to do what you got to do to get an edge in this match.
There we go. Ken is dealt with. It's just Sergey in the ring.
And now what is Belze Formidil going for? Decided against it. He sees Sergey getting up, trying to wear down the Russian a little bit more.
Ooh, nice Japanese arm drag there. Sergey desperately trying to get to his feet as he's crawling to the corner as Rogovine is tagged back in. His forehead's just blown open though. How much more can he take? Oh, nice grab there, grabbing him out of that strike. Oh! Flapjacked right on the top rope. Still a bit too close to the Bulletproof PMC's corner though, but just a 2 count.
Big kick to the back. Adam Rogovine now on top. Ken Nakano was the dominant man before, but now it's all Adam Rogovine.
It's got to be all adrenaline coursing through the veins of the New Brunswick native here. As he gets Ken Nakano to the top rope. And, oh! Avalanche victory roll crashing to the mat there. Putting the flying and
working
Flying
on
Dutchman.
the neck. Oh! Brutal wrenches by Adam Rogovine. Ken Nakano just barely be able to get up before more strikes here. Yeah, but now Adam Rogovine is in the corner.
Ken going to the top
Ken Nakano
rope.
has him on the top rope.
Yeah, we're starting to see these more desperate, high-impact maneuvers just to desperately finish off the match. Oh, belly-to-belly suplex from the top rope. And Ken is pulling him towards the ropes, I think. What is happening here? And there's
I think he might have lost the script on that pin attempt there.
Almost a 3 count, but he just wasted
almost
too much
a 3
time.
Count. Absolutely. Now Belze Formidil is a little bit worn down, and Single-Elimination able to get the block there. Now Ken Nakano is wearing down Adam Rogovine. We see more brawling between Alkaev and Velze.
Bring him to the corner. Well, flatliner to the second turnbuckle.
Nakano a bit winded here.
Yeah, this match is not ending. Both teams, I would have to say, lending to some bad ring awareness, just some either good breakups or just bad pins. So much at stake, getting emotional here. Doubles championship opportunity on the line. And a punch out, tag out, Sergey's in. And Sergey looking for that gut-wrench neck drop. Oh, what's he doing? Oh, what a maneuver! There it is. If Ken gets the block, this could be it for Adam. Oh, but Ken, unfortunately, not getting in there to break up the pin. He went for...
Velze Formidil with the 6th breakup of the evening.
Ken looked like he was going for a diving move, but missed Velze's leg. That could have cost them an opportunity for Show of the Masters, and Rogovin is on the top rope. Oh, big shoulder block.
Sergey Alkaev putting Rogovin on the top rope to try and set something up, but Rogovin able to turn it around. Now we see Velze Formidil game back into action.
Oh, you're on the wrong side of the ring there, Velze. Ken letting him know. Oh, tag. That was a very smart move there by Adam to tag out an exhausted Velze who was trying to recover in the corner. Looks like we're going to the top rope. Another superplex, mayhaps. There it is, crashing to the mat. Going to the corner once again, and Adam Rogovin, dipsy doodle.
Elbow by Ken Nakano.
Yeah, Ken says, What is it going to take to end this match?
Ken Nakano sets Adam Rogovin up.
And once again, going for these high-impact moves over and over and over again. This has to be the 3rd superplex that Ken has taken.
Ken Nakano just finding the energy somehow to get off these top rope maneuvers and wear down bit by bit Adam Rogovin.
He was already beaten and bruised quite a bit in this matchup. Stop the leg there.
Rogovin in the corner there. What will Sergey Alkaev be able to pull off here?
Perhaps a back super... Oh, looking for a German suplex? No, belly to belly. And tagging out with Ken.
Tagging with Ken before the pin attempt here.
Just throwing Adam around. What are they doing?
Apparently just playing with their food. Toying with the Flying Dutchmen, getting in their head, making it known to them that they are the dominant tag team.
Adam once again fighting out of it. Elbow!
Flying elbow drop by Adam Rogovin there. Ken Nakano winded, shell-shocked.
And Adam Rogovin looking to get out of there, or maybe not.
No, Adam Rogovin still sensing an opportunity here.
Ken once again getting Adam to the corner. He wants to take guesses on what's going to happen next.
Ken Nakano setting up Adam Rogovin for another... Oh,
but
Adam Rogovin kicking.
And another shoulder block. Crowd going wild. Tag out with Velze.
Rogovin gained that hot tag on Velze Formidil.
They just have to do their finishers and get the block, and this match will be over. Instead, they're doing these high-impact top rope maneuvers. Flatliner. Ken fighting out of it.
These two tag teams very evenly matched.
You gotta wonder what the game plan is for either of them. Wrenching it out. And Velze finally getting Ken to the corner. Some tag offense here. Another dual Russian leg sweep. And the pin attempt. Will Velze get the block?
1, 2.
No, that isn't enough. But Sergey is blown open.
Velze may not have been able to prevent Sergey from may have been able to prevent Sergey from breaking, and he added a injury onto that.
And Sergey's out of the ring. All Adam Rogovin needs to do is hit him with some power move while he's disposed of, and the Flying Dutchmen have this. The question is, does Rogovin have it in him? Elbow to the back of the head.
Elbow drop there.
Velze and Sergey are just going at it there in the back.
I don't think Sergey's gotten up there.
Now it's Ken's turn to get thrown off. Another avalanche victory roll for the pin.
Here's the pin.
For the pin. The ref, there's a
distracted.
pin. There's a
1.
There's a
2.
2. There is not
3.
a 3. There is not a 3.
It's not a 3. Oh, so close.
But all havoc is broken loose. Referee trying to maintain control of this match.
Sergey Alkayev throwing Adam Rogovin, Velze Formidil getting a hit on Ken Nakano. Both wrestlers struggling to get to their feet. Ref seems to be a little bit occupied by what's going on the outside.
Oh, the chop block.
Oh.
Diving at the legs there. And Ken Nakano going for, I believe, his 3rd pedigree of the match. Will Sergey finally get the block this time? But no! Adam counters.
Rogovin turns it around. Ken Nakano is exhausted.
Oh, are we finally going to see some sort of dual action here? No! Assisted back body drop. And Velze going to the top rope. They don't call him the Flying Dutchman for no reason. Huge leg drop. Going for the pin, but Sergey is there and Adam isn't.
Absolutely. Sergey easily able to break that up there.
Fireman's carry. Could that be it? Drag him away. Pin attempt. This could be it. Any move could finish this fight. Sergey gets the block.
2.
No.
Rogovin kicks. No, Velze kicks out. Ken Nakano just like hitting Velze in the back with his legs and his fists and everything.
There we go. Adam Rogovin is disposed of. Another flatliner. Any move
we're seeing
could
a
end
very
it.
winded Velze Formidil now. Sergey Alkayev getting in.
Any move could win it. Whenever anyone wants to do a move to end the match. Vicious kick back and forth here. Velze going for some move, but Sergey counters out of it with a German suplex.
Will this be it?
Doesn't look like it.
Not quite.
Powering out of it.
Getting an uppercut.
And Velze getting Sergey. Are we going to finally see the Flying Dutchman take flight? No. And get another assisted back body drop. We have yet to see either team's tag team finisher yet. The Bulletproof P.M.C. looking for that super kick pedigree combo. The Flying Dutchman looking to take flight. We haven't seen either of them get it off yet. Big kick there.
A big kick to the face of Adam Roggeveen.
And what has got to be the 20th move from the top rope in this matchup, Sergey is going to superplex Adam Roggeveen.
Sergey Alkaev and Adam Roggeveen both busted open, still inexplicably wrestling in this match as if nothing else is going on.
Man, if only we had time limits in the FLPW.
If only. This match has gone on way longer than anybody's business.
No kidding. I am enjoying every second of it, Alex, as Ken is tagged in.
I can absolutely tell how much you are enjoying it.
Ken in charge here. Just needs to do a move and get a pin. Championship opportunity on the line here. You can't forget that. And Adam Roggeveen, nice hip toss reversal there. But more reversals left, right, and center. Ken, nice side slam. That tossing back suplex maneuver, and oh, look away! Oh, what a vicious stomp. Oh, power slam. And Ken is tagging in Sergey.
Ken tags in Sergey yet again. We've seen time after time Ken is just tagging in Sergey without even making a single pin attempt.
Okay, Sergey putting this match sucks.
Oh my god, it only takes a match like this for the announcers to finally break kayfabe.
Are we gonna finally see the Dutchman take flight? We're seeing the Dutchman take flight! We see it
fucking finally!
Fucking
oh my god, finally! Why did it take this long? This has been torture. Oh my god. You
Referee is down, by the way. Referee is down. All rules are off.
If you thought that we wouldn't get a pin before.
You know, folks, usually these streams take 2 hours, and that's what our goal time is, so, you know, Avalanche victory roll.
Oh, but there's no ref to count it. It's so convenient for...
He's telling Ken Nakano.
Oh my god, it's gotta have at least have been half an hour.
Oh, big leg
drop.
Oh
my god.
That's gotta be it.
Where the fuck is the ref? There he is.
Hip toss, Sergey in control.
And now one of the commentators, regretting not bringing some whiskey with them.
No kidding. I think I've seen Hulk Hogan and Scott Hall matches last shorter than this. Okay, Kenny in control. Getting up to the... Oh my god.
Of course, Ken Nakano back in control. It's only a matter of time before he can get a...
Oh, Trilo. Something new.
Something new here. Of course, he's going to weaken down Belza Formidil just enough for him to get that tag on Sergey Alkaev.
No! Folks, this week of FLPW has been absolutely stellar, and I think this is like the first sober reminder I've had of why I stopped doing these like 3 years ago.
Like no cap, TG has just been putting in so much time to prepare all these matches. Like there was a corruption issue where straight up like wrestlers were not there. And he had to like restart from scratch. Thankfully, he had a backup.
Yeah, if we're just pulling back the curtain completely right now, this morning I booted up 2K16 and my save data fucking corrupted. And thankfully, I've taken backups because 2K15 is notorious. I'm just talking over a top rope move. You're not missing anything.
Absolutely. Oh my god.
2K16 is notorious for having finicky cloud saves, so I've always been taking regular backups, so we didn't get set back quite a bit, but my most recent backup also corrupted, and I had to go back to a save from September 9th, so I had to do quite a bit of saving, or quite a bit of work this morning. There was a bit of stress putting it on, and I'm not sure it was worth it.
Got the kick out. What a surprise there.
I don't think it was worth it with this match. I really hope to God that V-Nation and the Missouri Boys can put on a better tag match than this, but again, championship opportunities ahead. We've still got excellent matchups to go in. In fact, while we do another top rope maneuver, let's
I can't believe this is probably the first cutaway we've ever seen during a match while we describe what we have in store for you.
Yeah, coming up after this match when a pinfall finally fucking happens. Erica Hayman and Marcus Gravy. Marcus Gravy has been insane right now through this tournament bracket. He's received upset victories over people we never even thought he'd get upset victories over. Ken Nakano, who's currently, he's doing a move in this match. Don't worry, you're not missing anything. Ken Nakano, he's defeated Sergeant Mitchell Cooper, another huge upset after that aerial spears made his soul float away to heaven. And he's up against Erica Hayman, who's also run roughshod over the whole division.
Big victory for Erica Hayman when she was able to defeat Milbro Brown, who was the one who actually took out straight up took out Chris Furious from this tournament before. Chris Furious, a former world champion of the world championship holder.
Another finisher done by Sergey. This match finally may now draw to a close. There's the pin attempt. Ken is there. Ken is there. 1, 2.
Oh, how did you get a kick out on that one?
Okay, Sergey.
And of course, we also have the doubles match between Missouri Boys and V-Nation for the other spot in the doubles championship match. Sure to be an amazing, much more interesting bout than this has proven to be. But we definitely encourage you to watch that one.
And of course, our main event, Hunter Hardgold and Father Briggs. I've been looking forward to this matchup all morning since it was announced after Hunter Hardgold won his match against Tyler Straight Savage Demon, and Father Briggs defeated Velze Formidil, who's almost about to get pinned right now. This could be it. This could be it. Feet on the ropes. Okay, this has to do it. Feet on the ropes this early. The referee purposefully not seeing it, and we are out of here. We are out of here, ladies and gentlemen.
Turning a blind eye just for his own sanity. I don't blame him. I wanted that match to end 10 minutes ago.
No, 15 even. Jesus Christ.
Oh my God. Can we skip the replay? Jesus Christ. What a terrible match.
But the Bulletproof P.M.C. fighting for the doubles division championship.
Honestly,
that showed
after a match like that, Bulletproof P.M.C. proving to be as heelish as ever. I'm not even gonna hide it. There's no lack of bias here. I'm fully biased. Bulletproof P.M.C. needs to get their head kicked in by whoever wins in this next match. There has to be no way.
And speaking about getting their head kicked in, by the way, ever since after Jordan Wassink lost his match against Salty Marcellus, he has been livid backstage. Now, we haven't had a camera crew cover it or anything, but he is screaming up and down the fences, anyone who will listen, that he wants a match at Show of the Masters with Julie Hopkins at his side against Dominic Pelleter, and we're still seeing with the officials if anything's going to come of that. But the feud might reach an end at Show of the Masters. We'll have more updates for you as time goes on. But before that, Erica Hayman and Marcus Gravy. I cannot wait for this match.
Absolutely. Finally breaking the taste. Erica Hayman and Marcus Gravy. We've been waiting for this long enough. Let's not waste any time and get these two wrestlers in the ring.
I'm going as fast as I can. You'll have to take my word for it. Okay, the match is loading up. Marcus Gravy. Let's, I'll wait till Livingston, actually. Yeah, Marcus Gravy all aboard the gravy train. He's just been powering through the bracket, as I said before, and Erica Hayman also being a formidable foe to anybody who steps in her way. And there he is. There she is, I should say. Erica Hayman.
Oh, cut to the feed, please.
Oh, jeez.
Yep, Erica Hayman making her entrance into the ring.
Sorry, you'll be a little bit sympathetic to how frazzled the commentary team is right now after what the heck just happened there.
Let's not talk about it or dwell on it. We're getting back into some real action here. Erica Hayman taking on Marcus Gravy, two big competitors. Erica Hayman putting away the wrestler who put away Chris Furious, very dominant coming into this match. And of course, you have Marcus Gravy taking down Ken Nakano, taking down Sergeant Mitchell Cooper. Two heavyweight wrestlers here. And here we see Marcus Gravy versus Sergeant Mitchell Cooper from yesterday.
Yeah, that spear from out of nowhere. Nobody expected Mitchell Cooper
completely
to go down
unexpected.
For the 3 count.
Marcus Gravy coming out from nowhere in that match. We thought that Sergeant Mitchell Cooper was on the dominant edge, and then when nobody was expecting Marcus Gravy, the gravy train chugging along there as he takes on Erica Hayman in this quarterfinals bout. The winner of this match will be guaranteed a semifinal match at Show of the Masters 2021 tomorrow.
Yeah, and this is very interesting. Marcus Gravy's previous opponents, Ken Nakano and Sergeant Mitchell Cooper, they both have similar stances, similar fighting styles. You've got heavyweight wrestlers who specialize in those high-impact moves, and we saw Marcus Gravy being able to deal with them. But what about somebody on the light heavyweight cruiserweight side of things? How is he going to deal with Erica Hayman's offense and ability and agility as well? That's a big question mark for me in this matchup.
Well, we will have to see these two untested against each other. We'll have Erica Hayman against Marcus Gravy.
And already Erica Hayman with a high knee, wasting no time, crucifix drop. With the crucifix there, getting the arm hook, and already he's got the giant to his knees. Springboard, another knee. Gravy finally fighting back, getting his first offense in of the match. Vicious punches.
Marcus Gravy hoping to get a pin here.
Oh, nice alley-oop
gets a
there.
suplex before he gets there. Erica is still plenty of energy. Barely even phased by Marcus Gravy's offense.
Well, she might after this, a huge hip toss there. That angle was so high. Now this really could go either way. Gravy inverted suplex. Erica's got Gravy up against the ropes, throwing him over.
Now Gravy on the outside. Erica willing to do what she will to take him down. Oh, and we saw him clutching at his elbow there, maybe taking a little bit of an injury. Erica not even bothered by that, throws him into the steps all the same.
Gravy, oh, nice leg trip there. It looks like Gravy was about to fight over it, but that well-placed trip there by Erica, opening up offense here.
Marcus Gravy's head just barely missing the edge of the steps there even.
Wow, the strength
Fisherman's
of Erica.
suplex.
Get that exploder suplex over Gravy. Man, I don't think I could lift Gravy over my head.
Erica Hayman, just a massive competitor, showing so much strength.
Tilt-a-whirl Hurricane Rana. Big agility. This is exactly what I was talking about. Erica Hayman, not the heavyweight powerhouses that Marcus Gravy has fought so far. Erica has a lot of agility and athleticism. And not only that, but
agility
brutality.
To her advantage. It seems like almost like she's running circles around Marcus Gravy in this match.
Yeah, and once again, one of Erica's biggest assets
is...
Oh,
big boot to the face.
Oh, big boot, but Erica's still on top of things. One of her biggest assets is her finishers. Her refrain can come out of nowhere, and just before you know it, your head has met the ground and you're just blacked out. And of course, the high note, that lungbuster drop kick combo. Absolutely devastating for anyone unable to get out of its crosshairs. That's how Trent McRae was knocked out of the tournament round 1, and Erica is hoping to set that up at some point in this match.
Erica just tossing Marcus Gravy around. You would have thought that Marcus Gravy would be able to put up with a lot more of this offense, but Erica really showing herself to be a juggernaut against him.
Yeah, that question mark I had now turning into an exclamation point as Erica is effortlessly wearing down the everyman here, Marcus Gravy.
Well stated there. And we have Marcus Gravy with a knuckle sandwich.
You're pressing in the heads of Erica. Now, if you're Marcus Gravy, all you need to do, it's like, I don't want to make Erica sound like a bug, but it's about swatting a fly.
Only a 1 count.
Yeah, only a 1 count there. Get your high-impact offensive moves that have gotten you this far through the tournament. Get that pop-up spear. Get that order up. Anything you can use in order to put Erica away for the 3 count, but do it before she's able to wear you down and get you with that refrain.
Excuse me.
Whoa, another high-angle hip toss. Look at this, a cloverleaf here, some classic Marcus Gravy offense here. Oh, really wrenching on the lower back there of Erica, trying to reach out under the rope, but she can't quite do it.
Well, the referee stops it. Erica, I think her hand was able to reach under the rope there.
A good call by the ref there, and Beal toss! This is exactly what I'm talking about. Get those power moves fast and furious before Erica can fight back and put her away for the 1, 2, 3. That is the Gravy winning strategy here. DDT!
Marcus Gravy not done yet.
And going for the spear. This is the move, or a similar move that won him the surprise victory against Sergeant Cooper. There's the spear.
Marcus Gravy spearing Erica Hayman.
Getting her away from the ropes. Will he get another upset win here?
1, 2.
No, not quite.
Only a 2 count. Lost a lot of time there. Erica just a little bit too close to the ropes for him to get a reliable pin.
Gravy still in control, getting some vicious strikes in. Erica in control. Wow, a back suplex to someone like Marcus Gravy. Using the leverage, using Gravy's body weight against him. Excellent ring move there by Erica, but Gravy once again in control. As we go to the top rope. But Erica fighting out of it. Huge offensive Hurricane Rana.
Surprise Hurricane Rana by Erica Hayman. Marcus Gravy's still right up against the side of the ring, though.
Not going for a pin, though. Going for some more offense. Erica Hayman doing excellent in this matchup against Gravy. Chinlock. Now what?
Just wearing down the Gravy train a little bit more.
Now how fantastic would it be for a woman to hold the world's bestest championship of the world championship belt? And I couldn't think of anyone better than Erica holding it. Gravy still fighting here in this quarterfinal matchup of the 32-man FLPW Single-Elimination Tournament refrain!
A refrain by Erica Hayman. 1, 2,
kick out.
Only a 2 count.
Yeah, that's the refrain I'm talking about. One of Erica's finishers that can just come out at the blink of an eye, and that's one devastating move she had. That's how she put away Anthony Milbro Brown.
Lariat on the head of Marcus Gravy there against the turnbuckle.
Reversal by Gravy, and he's fighting now, looking for the order up. That could be it.
Ooh!
A high impact move. That's the order up. There's the hook of the leg.
Order up.
1,
2.
The order
3.
up wins it, and the Gravy train choo-choo keeps on going to Show of the Masters 2021.
Marcus Gravy taking a little bit of a early disadvantage against Erica Hayman, but with his arsenal of moves that he can just pull out of nowhere, he still was able to come out on top with that order up. This man always has a trick up his sleeve.
Yeah, and that's
somehow, some way.
And that's 3 matches, 3 different ways he's found a win now. Credit to Erica Hayman again, busting out those incredible moves. Look at that. I don't think I could backdrop suplex Marcus Gravy, doing an interesting swing there to it, using his weight to her advantage and getting the refrain off. But just unfortunately not being able to do enough before the incredibly damaging high-impact maneuvers of Marcus Gravy.
Keep in mind, Marcus Gravy was able to get that order up just shortly after he had taken a direct refrain from Erica Hayman. Just an immense amount of stamina in this match. Showing that Marcus Gravy always has a backup plan.
Always has a backup plan, and he's definitely an X factor going into Show of the Masters 2021. Can he do it? Can he beat the likes of either Ultrastar Adams or Salty Marcellus in a grand final? But first, he has to beat the winner of our next quarterfinal matchup. That's going to be the main event of tonight. There we go. Let's update the bracket.
Gearing up for our main event, Father Briggs versus Hunter Hardgold.
All right, you'll have to buy me a little bit of a time here. I forgot to set something up before this upcoming tag match between the Missouri Boys and V Nation, and the winner of this will be fighting the Bulletproof P.M.C. for the Doubles Division Championships at Show of the Masters 2021.
We saw just a very jaw-dropping in more ways than one match between the Flying Dutchman and Bulletproof P.M.C. I don't even remember who won that match. I was so winded. I believe it was Bulletproof, though.
Yeah, Bulletproof P.M.C. taking the victory over the Flying Dutchman after that dirty pin. But I'm actually receiving a bit of news. It seems that the officials agree that the blood feud between Dominic Pelleter and the Power Couple will be settled at Show of the Masters 2021. And it is going to be a 2-on-2 cage match. And Dominic Pelleter has now been tasked with finding a partner for him to go into that match with. And that'll be announced on his way to the ring during that match. And I believe
absolutely
that now,
not even we know who he's going to be teaming with. It could be anybody's guess.
Yeah, and with that, I believe we have the full card for Show of the Masters now. I believe we're up to 7 matches on the card now. We have a graphic for this. Alex H. Ridian, go over this amazing night we're going to have tomorrow night, September 27th at 7 p.m. That's tomorrow. We have so many good matches here.
Every single championship now up for grabs in this amazing star-studded event. Our opening match will be a free-for-all for the Canadian Championship. That's right, the Canadian, the International Canadian Championship will be contested. And this match will have, let me see if I can get up the list here. Roger Olson versus Johnny Talladega versus Alicia Worken versus Joshua Ferguson for the Fatal 4-Way Canadian title match. Sure to be an amazing bout.
Definitely the who's who of the Canadian division there. Johnny Talladega sadly losing out round 1, but he lost to Saximas, who was a former tournament winner in his own right, and that was one of the best contests in the whole tournament, if you ask me.
Next, we will have the cage match that we have just announced. The Power Couple going against Dominic Pelleter and an unknown partner. We have no idea who's going to ask to join the ring with him, but will sure be a very interesting match nonetheless. Dominic Pelleter trying to end this once and for all inside a steel cage. After that, we will have a major ladder match for the American Championship of America. We'll have 3 tag teams, 3 different, oh sorry, not 3, is it 3 tag teams or is it 6 on free-for-all?
It's a 6-man free-for-all. It's gonna be a huge scramble.
6-man free-for-all. All right, 6-man free-for-all. We will have Saximas versus Joe Fish versus Kevin Knight versus Maximilian Wolf versus Sarah Daystar versus Cousin Trent. All 6 wrestlers teeing up against each other in a ladder match for the American Championship. Sure to be a must-see match as well. Then, of course, we will have the Doubles Division Championship match, Bulletproof P.M.C. going against the winner of whoever comes out of this match between V Nation and I'm trying to find it. The Hardcore Union. Oh, not Hardcore Union. Sorry, I'm.
No, don't worry about it. We've had a long night.
V Nation and who? I completely lost it.
V Nation and the Missouri Boys.
Missouri Boys, thank you. I apologize. V Nation and Missouri Boys will make up the latter half of this doubles division match that already Bulletproof PMC has advanced to. Sure to be another awesome match for the doubles division championship. Then, finally, in our second to main event, a last man standing match ending this massive feud started on early between Big Helton and Michael Saxton. It will be whoever can rise to their feet and stay risen. These two are certainly going to brutalize each other in this match. A must-see for sure. And then finally, the grand final, the World Championship, Bestest Championship of the World Championship match between the winners of the semifinal matches that will also be happening at Show of the Masters. Just a packed full show for you to end the 2K16 era tomorrow. But first, we'll determine the second half of the doubles division championship match. It will be the Missouri Boys versus V Nation.
And this will be a hopefully better 2-on-2 contest than the first one of the night. Both of these tag teams, previous doubles division champions. And who will be making their way to the ring first? It's the Missouri Boys. Former national
Boys.
Yep, former national U.S. champion of America on the right there, Thomas Warren. An unfortunate, both Missouri Boys, I should say, unfortunately going out round 1 of the tournament. So they're hoping to pick up the slack here and show off why they're one of the best doubles division wrestlers in the whole of FLPW. Lane Whitaker there in the front.
And Lane Whitaker there.
Yeah, Lane Whitaker. He's been
taking an unfortunate round 1 loss to Jacob Drummond.
Yeah, who's Jacob Drummond's run has now been stomped out by Ultrastar Adams as well. So Lane Whitaker, a top World's Division wrestler as well. He's participated in a triple threat with Ultrastar Adams and Chris Furious. Definitely great in doubles and singles action.
And now here are the challengers, V Nation entering all 3 of them.
Yes, I've been told that in this matchup it's going to be Jake Rapture and L. Cougs fighting with a previously victorious in tonight's Tom Mann, who received a very, very quick victory over their revenge match against Peter Collins and Chibs Fofana.
L. Cougs and Jake Rapture, while they are out of the tournament, they are still hoping for a doubles championship, a championship that they have proven very worthy of in the past. V Nation, one of the more dominant stables in FLPW. Will we see another recognition of their talents with a victory tonight to set them up for a doubles championship match, Show of the Masters tomorrow? We will have to see. Entering the ring first is Jake Rapture against Thomas Warren. Yeah,
and Jake Rapture and L. Cougs, an amazing run in the tournament. Jake Rapture tried his hardest against the immovable object that was Ultrastar Adams. He came out like a house of fire. He tried everything he could, but Adams, the Ultrastar that he is, was able to come out victorious, but Jake Rapture still looked super strong in that matchup, and L. Cougs being screwed out of his tournament spot, I would say. A bit of editorializing on my part from the commentary team, but Jordan Wassink not only having Julie Hopkins on his behalf pull the referee out of the ring twice, but also using that dirty pin that the referee did not see to eliminate him from the tournament. So a bit of animosity there. And whoa, we're seeing some physicality here in the ring so far.
And of course, earlier tonight, we saw Jordan Wassink get exactly what he deserved as he lost his championship match, his match for the semifinal against Salty Marcellus, getting what he deserved from round 1 of this tournament.
And Jake Rapture, sorry.
I'm sure that V Nation is resting easy, knowing that Jordan Wassink's chance of victory has been snuffed out as well. So they're coming into this match, I think, with a little bit of a fresh start.
There we go. The
You
Missouri.
see Thomas Warren get thrown to the outside here.
And Jake Rapture picking him up and doing some damage. Getting him back in the ring here.
Ooh, but not before Cougs throws an elbow.
Yeah, V Nation has always been devastating. They're the only three-man stable, or I guess stable in the FLPW. And since the Freebird rule is active in the FLPW, they're allowed to pick and choose which one of the three members can defend their championship. So they always have a very versatile duo against whatever fighting style they're up against. El Cougs, that powerhouse with the Coug boot. You got Jake Rapture, the technician, the grounded wrestler who likes to use more high-impact maneuvers and wear-down submissions. And you got Tom Mann, the high flyer. So you basically got a Neapolitan tag team there. But look at the strength of Thomas Warren lifting up giant El Cougs like that.
Rising El Cougs off the ground. He's like lifting a weight, almost like deadlifting, to get El Cougs up there.
Some tag offense here.
Both Missouri boys hoping to bring their strengths together.
Ooh, clothesline combo, tumble dry into the ground. El Cougs is in trouble.
Great teamwork there between the Missouri boys.
No way he's gonna. Oh my goodness! I think
that is the most heart-wrenching German suplex I've ever seen.
I got a hernia looking at that.
The strength of Thomas Warren to lift El Cougs over his head like that.
I think
truly
a bit of
something to behold.
A bit of small intestine is dangling out of my belly right now. Looking at him
what a
deadlift.
backbreaker! That's gotta hurt. El Cougs' own weight just buckling against his spine there, against the leg of Thomas Warren.
The absolute strength of this lad.
We're seeing incredible awareness of his opponent's size. Thomas Warren using El Cougs against himself. Lane Whitaker in the ring now. El Cougs hoping to turn it around.
Yeah, and almost in that respect, El Cougs' biggest strength is size and power, pretty much made a moot by the ability and strength of Thomas Warren. Unfortunately, I agree with using Cougs anyways. Tom Mann already wrestled, so he's kind of, although he had a pretty breezy victory, definitely
here comes
wants
Jake
somebody
Rapture.
100%. Yep, Jake Rapture tagged in here. Trying to look for an open spot on the ropes here.
A little bit indecisive there. Will that harm him?
A spine buster there.
Not quite. Good spine buster there by Jake Rapture. Lane Whitaker writhing on the ground in pain.
Ooh. Slamming the head here. I'm trying to go for a body slam, but
Lane Whitaker escapes.
The ever agile Lane Whitaker wiggling his way out of that into a neck breaker.
But Jake Rapture now behind. Backbreaker there.
But long watchers of V Nation will know that having Cougs and Jake in the ring at the same time means we get to see one of the fan favorite tag team finishers on all of the FLPW, that assisted Coug boot. If the Missouri boys are unable to get out of this offense, we might see them set up for that huge hip toss there by El Cougs. And he's going beast mode.
El Cougs hulking out against Lane Whitaker here.
The back of his shirt says sorry, but his fists say hello. And what does Cougs have planned? He's got Lane Whitaker to the corner.
Rams his face against the turnbuckle. Lane escaping. Kick from El Cougs.
Oh, the
maintain
Coug
control.
dodged.
Totally missed with that Coug boot. Oh, and the drop kick from Lane Whitaker as well.
Lane got himself out of some massive trouble there as he tags back in.
Very disciplined here. Very disciplined here. Lane tagging out. Thomas Warren now the legal man.
And once again, we're going to see the strike. Oh, a shin breaker.
The shin of El Cougs receiving the full brunt of that attack.
And we're seeing a pin attempt.
Thomas Warren pinning. 1, 2.
And that's a kick out.
Only a kick out at 2. Elbows to the side of the neck here.
Oh, what is this? One German
Another suplex.
No way he's going to go for a combo here. Oh my god.
2 German suplexes. What is the strength on Thomas Warren?
There's
3
a third
German
one.
suplexes.
Although Cougs is dangerously close to the V Nation's corner, I think going for a pin here is ill-advised.
1, 2.
Cougs still got a lot left in him yet.
Didn't need any interference from V Nation on that one.
Going for a big slam. I do want to go ahead and apologize to our viewers that we are running a bit over our scheduled time here. We usually like to keep these streams 2 hours, but we had a bit of a problem.
An unexpected delay in the first doubles match. Let's just say that.
But so far, this doubles match has been great.
Much better than the one we saw before this. Some actual, like, high-flying action, brutal offense by both teams involved.
Thomas Warren's getting brought to his feet against his will as Jake Rapture once again really setting up these rope moves. And look at this. The neckbreaker from the top rope. What a maneuver.
Jake Rapture with that neckbreaker on Thomas Warren. Will this be enough for a 3 count? 1,
2, and that's a 2 dead on.
Exactly a 2. Thomas Warren still in it.
We're going for suplex, but Jake gets the knee.
Jake's out. What will he do next? Thomas Warren wide open here.
He's got him in the corner. This only means one thing. The crowd is going wild. The rope assisted Coog boot. There it is.
The Coog boot. The greatest tag team finisher V Nation has to offer, and that's all they need. Cougs and Jake Rapture getting this win for V Nation, as they will be the team facing off against Bulletproof P.M.C. for the Doubles Division Championship.
And the V Nation going into Show of the Masters 2021 looking to increase their championship reigns to 3. Way more than anyone else in the FLPW, and they're going to go against the Bulletproof PMC, who are looking to get their first championship.
I think it's poetic if V Nation is able to enter the new era of FLPW bearing the Doubles Division belts. Clearly a team that deserves a title shot, and they'll only have Bulletproof PMC left in their way as they take on the Doubles Division.
There you go. I was about to skip this, but this is just such a cool offense. We don't get to see Rapture bust this out that often. That spinning neck breaker from the top rope, that sickening angle. And that pin, but I have to give it to Thomas Warren. He took so much offense, but at the end, he received the Coog boot, one of the most devastating moves in the FLPW Doubles Division. And look at this, Jake Rapture, to his credit, perfectly getting the block. Thez Press occupying Lane Whitaker, who went in too late. And all 3 members of V Nation celebrating as they're going to Show of the Masters tomorrow night to possibly regain the Doubles Division Championships that were stripped from them in the 2.5-year hiatus that FLPW has been off the air for. What a match.
What an amazing match by these 3, V Nation going into the Doubles Division. And now, finally, at long last, our main event of the evening, we will have Hunter Hardgold versus Father Briggs, 2 very dominant wrestlers in the lead up to this bout.
I am looking forward to this match, dude.
Hunter Hardgold taking a win against Roger Olson and then Tyler T-Man, 2 very heavy-duty opponents. And then finally, Father Briggs defeating Fofana, defeating Belza Formadil on the lead-up to this match. Just 2 big contenders. But also, interesting to note, these 2 wrestlers entered this tournament together. They were on the same team against Adam Brogabine and Sarah Daystar, former partners. And now, wouldn't you know it, these 2 are going to be fighting against each other for that last spot on at Show of the Masters for that semifinal match. Just a truly poetic encounter by these 2. Very interesting to see how this will shape up, how these 2 will have to contend against each other.
And of course, Hunter Hardgold will be accompanied, as always, by Eddie Chumbo to the ring, who again, there's been so many really sick matchups in round 1, but that has also led to people who should have made it way farther in the tournament getting knocked out by round 1. And I believe, even though he's a bit hated in the FLPW, Eddie Chumbo deserved to not get knocked out in round 1, but he had a hell of a match against Ultrastar Adams, and there it is.
Eddie Chumbo looking a little bit better. He has some time to recover, and he's here to be out in full force for his partner here, Hunter Hardgold.
Yeah, Hunter Hardgold there. You can't bust this Union t-shirt, which I'm sure is available on merch stores outside of the arena. But yeah, Hunter Hardgold, like you said earlier, absolute heart going into those. Although he's hated, you have to hand it to him. He had one of the matches of the tournament against Roger Olson. I will scream up and down until I've lost my voice for you to go back and watch that match. And it's all available on a playlist available on my Twitch channel. I've compiled all of the previous weeks streamed together. If you missed anything, I've time-stamped it if you want to go watch a specific match back, and you should definitely click on Hardgold and Roger Olson, and you'll understand why I have him chosen to beat his opponent in this match, Father Briggs, who is definitely not one to underestimate.
Father Briggs entering the ring. Once again, Father Briggs showing some dominance, beating Joe Fish, beating Belza Formadil. Just a unexpected juggernaut. Oh, but he's entering with his student. I wonder who that could be, who he's entering the ring with. I don't really see anybody.
I don't see anybody either, but that was an interesting point we brought up when Hunter Hardgold defeated Tyler Straight Savage T-Man yesterday. T-Man amicably split up with his tag team partner Trevor Warren before the tournament, and he had to face him in round 1, beat him to face Hunter Hardgold, but he was unable to do it alone, so it looks like Father Briggs seemed to have rounded up some backup for this match in order to keep the numbers game even. That might have been very smart of him. I guess the word of pain has been spreading around the locker room, and someone was converted at some point. I don't think he's at ringside though. I don't know what's up with that.
No idea where he could be. Interesting. But either way, again, Father Briggs, Hunter Hardgold entering this match because they were in the same team when they qualified against Adam Rogovine and Sarah Daystar, and now it'll be one-on-one. Have to wonder what's going through their minds here.
Yeah, very much, even though it was a short-lived
now there
alliance.
We see a hooded figure behind Father Briggs.
He's definitely got someone with him. He'll probably be keeping his eye on Eddie Chumbo as he's ringside for Hunter Hardgold, the Hardcore Union. The Hardcore Union would probably be fighting for that Doubles Division Championship, but on account for Hunter Hardgold making a huge run in this tournament, looks like they put their eggs in the Hardgold for World's Bestest basket, as it were. And Father Briggs on top of things right now, really wrenching the arm of Hardgold. Now, what kind of matchup are we going to see here? These are two men that don't say quit. How do you win against somebody who doesn't say quit? Oh, like that! Oh, what offense! A flying knee there, drilling Hunter Hardgold to the mat. There we go, Hardgold with a running drop kick.
Oh, drop kick from Hardgold. Wow. Wow. Father Briggs on his back now.
Not for long, fighting out of it.
Kick Hunter Hardgold out. If you recall from the action from that tag team match the two were in, Father Briggs was a little bit more dominant, did a little bit more in the ring than Hunter Hardgold. Hunter Hardgold pulling back a little bit. Definitely had some contribution, but Father Briggs leading the action. Very interesting dynamic there.
Yeah, and he won the match.
That's going to be... Yeah, indeed, he got the pin against Sarah Daystar.
Yeah, with that crucifix drop, ripcord lariat there. And this is our main event. This is the last quarterfinal matchup. This is the last dream any one of these two has of getting into Show of the Masters 2021. Big mat slam there by Hunter.
I think Hunter Hardgold trying to come out of the shadow that Father Briggs cast over his initial entrance into this tournament. Will he be able to prove himself tonight?
Well, I think Hunter Hardgold has more than proved himself fighting the likes of Tyler T-Man and especially Roger Olson. But Father Briggs also impressive victories. He had an excellent fight against Velze Formidal in which he kicked out of the Foreman Killer, which not a lot of people can say they have done.
Absolutely. Father Briggs just showing some unexpected dominance in the lead up to this match. Definitely going to be in the discussion for the broader title picture, regardless of how he places in this specific tournament. But right now, Father Briggs is here for that shot tomorrow. Oh, and as you see, massive flying leg drop there from Father Briggs. Only a 2 count. Hunter Hardgold, still plenty of steam left in him.
I do want to bring up how... Oh, break of the eyes there. I do want to bring up how huge it is that... I just want to say that Father Briggs has backup with him at the ring. Over his tenure in the FLPW, preaching the word of pain, he hasn't really had any disciples...
Hey, Tempo throwing in a chair.
Oh, a very interesting development here. He hasn't had any apostles or disciples or anything follow his word, and this is the first time we've ever seen anybody sort of approach his side and hooded at that, and gets the chair with the referee.
Using that chair the way it was meant, referee not catching it. Very successful offense, yeah. But also playing very, very close to the sun here. If the ref had seen that chair, it could have been curtains for Hunter Hardgold's entire reign.
Yeah, we saw Jacob Drummond get disqualified for use of your weapons there, but Chumbo, very well versed in subterfuge like that, he was right on the referee, getting his attention as Hardgold got the chair shot in.
The hardcore union has been at those dirty tactics for quite some time. Ooh, big
neck breaker there.
Neck breaker there. Thank you.
And look at that, the Acolyte getting... Oh, but that's not enough. Nice ring awareness there by Hardgold, but he falls right into a snapmare.
But as I was saying, Jacob Drummond sort of not really making that work because he isn't as experienced with the use of those hardcore tactics. The hardcore union knowing how to get the referee's attention away from those dirty tactics, and it seems to be working in Hunter Hardgold's favor tonight.
Yeah, Hardgold willing to do anything. He knows that this championship opportunity is real from him. He has a full head of steam, and this could be the biggest moment in the Hardcore Union's tenure in the FLPW. Although they are a great duo, as we see they're getting away with dirty tactics, they have yet to win a doubles division championship, and both of them haven't received a singles championship either. A victory roll avalanche there.
Apparently the ref not taking it. I wonder what was wrong with that.
No, I just don't think Hunter Hardgold followed up with a pin. Oh, what a curb stomp! Ugh. If this were Gears of War, they'd have one less member on the opposite team. Run him over the ropes. And Hardgold with a hot shot.
Now Father Briggs on the outside, his Acolyte coming to his aid. Drawing Hunter Hardgold out.
I believe he called him.
Just remaining unseen for the most part. Just standing there, not really getting involved.
Yeah, very interesting.
Very sinister workings here.
Yeah, interesting he's calling him his student. Maybe he's opening up a school of pain or something. Hardgold in pain territory here. Big back suplex there.
Now Father Briggs has the initiative. We're probably going to see a pin attempt. Oh no, Hardgold getting to his feet. Father Briggs is going to have to get a little bit more pain in, as we see with that suplex.
Yeah, the question is, will Father Briggs be able to bust the union of the Hardcore Union?
Eddie Chumbo getting some words in.
And Hardgold capitalizing. Oh, what a pin! Was that the golden pin? I don't think that was the golden pin, but no, what is this?
The Acolyte getting involved.
His student helping out the teacher. Is he gonna get ejected? Looks like he's staying for now, but look at this.
Father Briggs, will we see a crucifix drop?
No, what is happening? DDT reversal!
DDT reversal from Hunter Hardgold, showing some great awareness there, not allowing him to get his finisher.
And what a great main event here. Hardgold on top of things. Father Briggs. And we're going to the top rope. Some big offense here coming up. Nice neck breaker from the top rope. Will that be it? Referee counting.
2.
No, that's a kick out.
Only a 2 count. Hunter Hardgold just falling short there. Following up with some stomps to the back of Father Briggs.
Father Briggs fighting out of it, but Hardgold still staying in control of this matchup.
And of course, Father Briggs' student still there. Still an unknown force in this match.
Going for the golden pin here. He's got the pump handle. And there it is, the golden pin. The golden pin that's won him.
One. Oh, he's getting distracted.
And this is exactly the kind of equalizer you need. That was Hunter Hardgold's
Oh, but
move.
we just saw that student get ejected. He's out.
There he is.
Father Briggs is by himself now.
Expelled from the ring, as it were.
Well, I'm sure class will be back in session for that student anytime now.
Jawbreaker reversal. Father Briggs. This match might have been over if not for that student getting involved. Big backbreaker there. Wrenching on the head there. Got him in a headlock. Oh! Hardgold fighting out of it.
Hard elbow from Hardgold there.
Oh, and once again, going for another golden
pin. 1,
2, and
3.
there we go, Hunter Hardgold.
Nobody there to save Father Briggs that time. The golden pin met its mark, and Hunter Hardgold will be advancing to the semifinals of the single-eliminator tournament for the World's Bestest Championship of the World title belt.
And
so much high-flying maneuvers from both wrestlers in this match.
And Hunter Hardgold, we have yet to see somebody kick out cleanly from the golden pin once he has it set up. The only reason it didn't work was because Father Briggs' student distracted the referee, and after already pulling the referee out, got ejected. So it seems he has a
good deal of work that did, though. It merely delayed the inevitable for Father Briggs, as only another golden pin was necessary to end it. As you see, here's the top rope maneuver we saw earlier this match. Hunter Hardgold just continue to pull out move after move against Father Briggs here.
And all that in service to the golden pin, which you're going to see here. That was a kick out. And there we go, that headlock. And just instantly, the golden pin, so effective because once you're trapped in that pump handle, it's so hard. Even if Hunter Hardgold isn't the biggest individual ever, he just wraps you up with a pretzel. How do you kick out of that when he's got...
It almost comes out of nowhere when it comes. And Father Briggs has been defeated. No longer a shot at the title belt. Hunter Hardgold has fought so hard, defeated major opponent after major opponent just to get here.
And let's
we saw him defeat Roger Olson. We saw him defeat Tyler T-Man, and finally Father Briggs has fallen to Hunter Hardgold's offense. And we will see Hunter Hardgold against Marcus Gravy at Show of the Masters tomorrow.
And what a match that will be. And of course, the match kicking off Show of the Masters is going to be Ultrastar Adams and Salty Marcellus. That was our main event, ladies and gentlemen, but please stick with us because we are going over one of the biggest events in the FLPW that's happening tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Eastern. Holy cow, do we have an excellent card for you. We're kicking it off with 2 semi-final matches. Like you said, like we saw here, that's Ultrastar Adams and Salty Marcellus going up against Marcus Gravy and Hunter Hardgold. And
no. Ultrastar Adams and Salty Marcellus will be going against each other, and Marcus Gravy and Hunter Hardgold will be fighting for that finals position.
Yeah, sorry, I got excited there. Thank you for giving the correct matchups
No
there.
worries.
And the winner of that will fight for the world's bestest championship of the world in the main event. But also, we just have a star-studded show of the Masters 2021 to close out the end of the 2K16 era. A free-for-all for the Canadian Championship. And who is participating in that? I believe you have the notes in front of you there.
Roger Olson versus Johnny Talladega versus Alicia Worken versus Joshua Ferguson. Winner of the Fatal 4-Way, first person to get a pin, will win the International Canadian Championship.
And wow, just a who's who of the Canadian division there. And then after that, we have the first of two blood feuds coming to a boil. It's going to be the power couple versus Dominic Pelleter and a partner of his choosing. And we still have no word if Dominic Pelleter has chosen a partner there. We probably won't know until he comes to the ring with them. But that feud is ending in a cage.
Dominic Pelleter with a long rivalry throughout this tournament between Jordan Wassink and Juliar Hopkins, the power couple. We will see it come to the head in this cage match, a must-see event for sure.
The National U.S. Championship of America is on the line in a massive ladder match. We have 6 participants clawing and grappling their way, climbing the top of the ladder to grab one of the best prizes in the FLPW. Who is participating in that match?
Zach Seamus, Joe Fish, Kevin Knight, Maximilian Wolf, Sarah Daystar, and Cousin Trent. All 6 of them will be going toe-to-toe. Whoever can get that championship in this ladder match will be crowned the next American champion. Surely a fantastic match. Leading into the doubles division match, we just saw the qualifications. It will be Bulletproof P.M.C. against V Nation.
And V Nation.
Amazing match. The winner of that match leading in the FLPW into the 2K19 era.
And of course, before the main event, the penultimate blood feud, Big Helton versus Michael Saxton in a last man standing match. You do not want to miss this. It all kicks off tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Eastern, and it's going to be fantastic. Alright, well that does it for tonight's broadcast of FLPW Live. Thank you so much for staying tuned, whether you're here for the whole thing or only caught parts of it. You people in chat help just enjoying the show are the reason why I'm doing this. Huge thank you to Alex H. Ridian for joining me on commentary and making this broadcast 5 times better than it would be if I were doing it alone.
Absolutely happy to be here. We hope to see all of you tomorrow for Show of the Masters 2021. We have put so much effort into orchestrating this send-off for the 2K16 era. This will be the last FLPW event involving the 2K16 framework. For that, we'll be moving on to 2K19 and beginning a brand new era of FLPW. Please do not miss it. This is a must-see event.
Have a great night, everybody, and I'll see you there.